This lecture is for all vision staff. You should talk about quality standards, non-conformance, reports. So we go for why quality auditors come with ladders to elevate the quality standards, why they are coming with a microscope to find the least amount of mistakes. So please don't transfer quality into these boring things. Quality it's by instinct. Rami, what is instinct? Fitra. Yes, internal. Everyone has his internal quality. This is proven, not by me, proven by every psychologist, every sociologist, to have his personal life, to have his family life, to share and participate in the society. This is the typical needs. I cannot discuss it. It is required or not required. Okay, where is the quality? Quality will go for the each quality that you will accept for yourself, for your shape, for your health, for your food, for your sleep, for your fitness, for your wife, for your girlfriend, for your work. So it is, of course, you have only three options: low quality, standard quality, and this is terminology number one. So going through our story of quality, which has a fake meaning or a boring meaning, it's something that you want to achieve either in your personal life or in your family life or in society participation. Either of those, you have a low quality, like poverty. You have a standard quality, which we call it in quality and in statistics, we call it standard deviation, and we call HQ. So jumping now to the standard deviation. What is the statistically difference between which gonna be an okay photo? The one for the right or the one for the left? Can you set some percentage here? What is this is a cooker, he's not a photographer. This is the first time for him to catch a camera. This is the first time for it to catch a camera. Can you give me some statistics? No, he's a cooker, his first time touching a camera. Which one of this you expecting? This one, that one, that one. It is standard. I'm gonna explain why. I have to be very slow. What is chances here? It is a 50-50. We don't know, we never know. It is a statistics. It's like a flip coin. So this 50% never touched a camera, and this is a little bit higher. They do the statistics, by the way, for this example or other example, and it was almost around 66%, meaning 16%. If these both guys use the camera for the first time, this guy might be a little bit better, which is by 16 point blah 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 thing. This deviation, we call it, this 16% in this level, we call it sigma. Managing both together, standard deviation is the deviation from average. Our average here is when you go for any luck, we go for the flip-flop, for the coin. So our average here is 50-50. Standard deviation is the deviation from the average, which is 50%, that can be produced by active external efforts, which is here in this case is human, intellectual human, with the 4 types of intelligence. Let's go for some details here. Everything, this is discovered. Everything in the nature, stupidity, cleverness, beauty, thieves, this is bad, this is good. Pretty woman. Most women are okay. Very few women that are ugly. And another very few women are. Most of us are okay, are using mix of our 4 intelligence. Very few in this area, and another very few in that area. So, greediness, conjuseness. Most people are not open, are not conjuice. Most of them in the middle. So, what we call about normal distribution curve. By the way, even nature is better than stupidity. Even monkeys, they are a little bit more than 50-50. Monkey can mate, monkey can make territory, birds can migrate, whales can migrate, salamanders, they have some intellectual. So, guys, this is the 50%. This is bad, this is good. And actually the 50% is in 2.5 sigma. the 50% of the population is 2.5 sigma, which is not a real, it's not a real. Most of us are here. Take home lesson number 1. Please don't come to my office selling me this area. Okay, based on the natural selection curve, 3 sigma goes for 66. To go back here, there is something, this is not algebraic, this is not XY relation, it's calculus relation. So actually going 1 sigma from 50 to 66 is 16%, in which our business, every 100 patient, 34 will be non-happy. And this will be non-competitive business. 4 sigma goes for 88%. Why it is not 16%? It's 12% only because it's calculus. This is how they discover it. Means almost, sometimes from 86, almost 13 or 15 patients every 100 are not happy. And this is what you call it average, mediocre. The 5 sigma, which goes like only 8% extra, which is 97.7, which is only 3 patients out of 100 will be not happy. Definitely it's okay to have 3 patients out of 100. This is gonna be a good or excellent work. Then the 6 sigma is 99.7, which is actually, it's not in the service industry. We cannot reach satisfaction for humans for 3 per million or 6 per million, so it is on the industry level. Take care. When you go from monkey level to human using a camera, for 16% above the monkey, what is the effort you have to do? 0. Actually, it's 0 effort. Yes. Why? Because I'm a human. I have the 4 intelligence types. When you start to go for your career, studying some accounting, studying some bachelors, some courses of Excel, some pivoting, some if formula, you will jump only 12%. And sadly, this is 4 times extra the effort. Project average for a small task, 4 hours. 4 hours of studying. And so on. Wherever you go higher, it is very difficult. Staff quality based on the sigma level, staff of any facility goes under non-qualified staff, or 3 sigma staff, or 4 sigma staff, or 5 sigma staff. For a 6 sigma, he will be a human asset or a leader. This is what we call it a paper printing sigma quiz. Focus with me. Based on the caliber of 3 sigma, 4 sigma, 5 sigma. Okay? Tell me, know where the print icon and print a paper. This is which type of quality, which sigma? 3. A monkey can do it. Printing 50 papers of an Excel sheet, full file, for need only of 2 to 3 papers. And rest assured 100 times it's happening. Which type of sigma? Refill, you make this print, but it was not working. There was a problem. So you discovered that you have to refill a new paper and report the bad, and you reported that you said you called someone, tell him the ink quality is bad. Which sigmas goes here? This looks like bad, okay, more than okay, or very good. More than okay. So our language of more than okay is? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the language there. So replace ink and manage trapped paper inside the printer. Which one? There might be repetition, no problem. There's 7 quizzes. This also goes for 4. It is a good 4 sigma. Printing by mistake 4 or 5 copies of the same file. And yes, I have seen it much. So it's definitely non-conformant. That's why everyone is angry with the white cards. Everyone is angry with the auto deductions. Reroute, it's okay not to understand, the IP address of the printer to be connected back to the network computers. Which type of sigma is this? It is 5 sigma. The message is clear here. What are you doing for a 3 sigma staff who's doing only single task or single tasks? And sadly, we use the minimal power of his 4 assets, 4 intelligence qualities, and sadly, we cannot control here to brackets. What do you mean by brackets? You have to finish 10 patients in 1 day. You have to finish the discharge in 7 minutes. It's too harsh for a 3 Sigma staff to go for any bracketing. Bracketing, which means any limits by time or by money. You have to generate 200 units a day. You have to generate 1,000 dirham a day. You have to make sales by 1,000 dirham a day. So bracketing is very important in quality. That's why I have 3 Sigma examples with whole respect for whole businesses, cleaners, drivers, housemaids, security guards, cashiers, and reception. Reception, the general meaning of reception. So don't come to me with the general meaning of reception. You know, of course, we don't have reception, we have RAP. We have registration and appointment. In the 5 Sigma, of course, this is a multitasking. Everyone is writing in his paper, multitasking in his CV. High intellectual muscular integration, high level of bracketing, precise. The implant should be 1 millimeter. The thickness of the veneer should be 0.3. There should be no excess cement in the veneers. This is the high intellectual muscular coordination. And of course, we go for consultants, executive managers, and software engineers. Engineers, not coders. Anyhow, and this is the middle. I'm just planning to push you from here to here. Because my facility, sadly, is being the same. What is quality KPIs? Quality KPIs, I have 2 different meanings. I have 2 types of KPIs. A staff KPI and quality KPI. Quality KPI is different. Quality KPIs is the FO, the FU, the FF. FO is follow order, follow up, form filling or form filling. This is how quality speaks. Okay? This is the KPIs of the qualities, the KPIs of the labor laws. So we have, this goes by edu credits. This is the quality KPIs of the quality. And of course, I will merge it with the KPIs of the labor law, which is attendance, performance, and behavior. Okay? Running with this honey is only in the 3 Sigma. It will not go with us honey. Running with this attendance, I just came in time, moved even, I gave you 1 hour overtime, not enough honey. So we are shifting to shift you from here, to here. I will not go with attendance, performance, behavior. I will go with follow up, follow order, form filling. Real examples from a real non-conformance, and sadly this was I did not change it. This was 2 years ago, this non-conformance. Let's have an example, Ms. Heba, of the non-conformance that we have 2 years ago. Not checking the inventory, so we went out of inventory. Preparing an ILPO, prepared but not signed LPO, so we did not buy. Like the case, it's repeated. This is 2 years. I'm not referring to the endodontic bleach, Zen. This is 2 years. Patient cancelled by center, still happening. Not checking triage station. Not checking the pantry for hospitality.
Ibrahim add one.
Not preparing the weekly reporting. This is redundancy, sorry. Vehicle fines, our drivers still making fines. Pending IPO for Clinic 4, just redundant because I took it as a sample and I was happy not to change. This is 2020. Not changing Ramadan timings. It was not last Ramadan, it was last Ramadan. And unauthorized preparation of external, this is lots of problems I had in this. Not changing doctor's timing on leaves. Wow. I was surprised that it is 2 years waiting for you to repeat. Anyhow, tip I have to run to finish. Tip 1, there is 2 types of improving the quality, the American versus the Swiss. This is, of course, even you don't have to write it. The American quality is more systemic. The plateau, that's Ms. Heba, is going with you. It's like elevating, but in a plateau level. Okay, this is called, no need of course to write, this is just for anyone who's interested in quality. And there is the Swiss, they only do 1 type of watches. This is, it's called mountain or peak. So that's why you like Ms. Heba, you don't like me. Because I'm too steep for you. I'm too steep. This is how we elevate quality. By the way, under this is the same under this. This is, we call it plateau. If this is 100 patient here, 100 patient here. 100 patient here, they are okayish. So that's, we call it the plateau curve. Here I focus the same 100 patient should be that sharp. Should be, of course, this is good quality, this is bad quality. We can never prevent zero bad quality, of course, in either or. Tip number 2, there is 2 types of quality achievement, and I started since the beginning of the year my quality plans. There is 6 sigma versus lean quality. 6 sigma, it goes like in math 2, 4, 8, 12, or 16. It goes like multiplication. Lean, if you are clever, it go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm referring to the effort, yeah, Dr. Ammar. Of course, this is too technical, but someone was challenging me. This is the difference between 6 sigma quality versus lean quality. But sadly, lean quality needs more emotional intelligence. I will show you now at the end here how to improve our quality. And this is just, if not to be angry from me, not to be angry for the management. We are doing needs analysis, data collection, goals and planning, implementation, testing, standardize and control. This is actually what we are doing in the My Smile. This is the 3 sigma level, and said we want to improve it up by increasing the define, measure, audit concept. Everything in your life, even pooping in the corridor or not in the corridor, should be defined, measured, and audited.
By the way, there is one more I and one more C. Dr. Tahoun is not putting here.
The improving and the controlling. So we have to increase it by this, and we have to decrease mistakes. This is called lean. It needs common sense. It means not to say, I shouldn't pray 5 copies for the same file. I shouldn't poop in the corridor. These things sadly needs some common sense and some emotional intelligence. Sadly, our performance is here, as per numbers, as per key performance characteristics. Sadly, our performance here, including even the financial revenue, we're a little bit above monkey. You are a little bit above the cooker that started to use the camera. So we are a little bit there, which is not satisfying for me, of course. And guys, I'm going to here. Even our occupancy is like 70. Our occupancy is like 72, 73, 74. Every number is pushing my facility here. And this is, I'm not accepting. And there will be some blood. I'm sorry for that. If you are not catching the meanings that I'm talking about, the quality language I'm talking with, I will, with no hard feeling, I need and I'm planning, I'm willing, inshallah, to go here as and test it in your life. If you have 88% of occupancy at the reception, we are okay. If you have, doctors, 88% of your production standard, you are okay. If you have 88, of course, something cannot be 88%, like the governmental things, like Tasnif and Jawda, like the audits. Sometimes I am obliged, like any other grocery, to go for a 97%. And that's why 96%, we are not A anymore. This is how the world, it's not me. This is how the universe adheres. Less than 96%, you are not A. So of course there is something, not everything will be led to be 4 sigma. I'm talking the things that related to the service, humanity, happiness, feeling good. So let's finish. We need from you your technical knowledge. You can draw it, by the way. You can make this drawing for yourself. You need from your technical knowledge, your admin skills, and to help the facility to be a profitable facility. For the quality language, you have to follow orders and you have to fulfill files. And although this is number 3 in chronology, but actually the heart and the core and the brain of the quality is what is missing? Chronology, it's follow up, follow order, follow up, file fulfillment. But what is the real heart? Heart. Just a minute. I will give you. Just a minute. 1 minute. So follow orders only to be not kicked from the facility. And one of my recommendations, I have overstaffed by 13 people. I'm overstaffed as per my production. 13 people, 13 people. So following orders for just to be salary, to have your salary. You remember salary, safety, satisfaction. See, you stay. This is safety. Fill paper, no audits, no claims, no queries. You stay. You safe. Yes. Follow orders. Finish your papers. Yes, you are safe, of course. No one will annoy you. But when to upgrade, ya Amr? When to upgrade, ya Ronald? When you go for the most difficult one, the brain, the follow-ups, you upgrade. And conclusion, we use quality standards, we use Six Sigma, we use lean quality, we use D-M&A as a basic language in vision to reduce and cope with the workflow, to reduce stresses in the workflow and to cope with the workflow. And let's become an A team. Waiting for that. Thank you, everyone.